All right, folks, time to continue the work on this Atari Asteroid. So, if you remember, the cab work is done. Cab is nice and sound, at least as much as I want to restore it. And the panel is pretty much done. It's lovely and well, original, which is a bonus. So I spent the last time I done work on the AR boards. I just serviced them, so I put that back in, and I actually got the board back. I decided to send it to Mark at Retro Clinic. The reason is I don't have a test bench, or I didn't have one at the time, and I didn't have an XY oscilloscope, so it's easier to send it to him. However, in the meantime, my friend Mozzie sent me one. He found one, and he found two. He kept one for himself and sent me one. So it's perfect. I'm going to see if it works indeed. We're also going to see if the monitor works now. But I want to mention Mark Haseman work. So whatever there was no issue with the board really, other than having to change all the sockets. So we replaced the old sockets, new ROMs, because the old one, as soon as he took the ROM and processor, the legs started to fall off. I did a full shotgun here in the output section. New caps, I believe, new dip switches here and here. So look, it's worth sending it to him, because he does a great job. It's really clean, and it's super clean. In fact, he changed all these. These are 7805 and different stuff for the output section. So yeah, a really nice job, really clean job, very professional, super well packed in one of these anti-static ones. A few layers of that, and then he sends you back all the old stuff that's also gone. So yeah, really nice, really happy with that. So let's power this on and see what happens. I heard the speaker come to life. So our board is running. We're right on 5 volt, 4995. By the way, when you see stuff like 5.5 without any load, or even 6, it's most likely fine. The board needs a load just to self-regulate. There's a sense kind of system that it just self-regulates back to 5 volt, and we're right on 5 volt here. Some people do a mod. I haven't. I just fixed whatever damage was done. Obviously, probably blue because of dirty connectors, so something we'll have to address. Maybe I'll just plug in the 5 volt directly. There's a 5 volt section there where you can plug in the 5 volt directly. To avoid dirty connectors, this is what happens, on these boards. Fuse board was clean. Fuse holders were cleaned. I actually blew two fuses more when I was just testing stuff. So it just tells me that there was kind of dirt and corrosion. So I just cleaned those. They're nice and shiny now. I don't think, no, we have no image. Actually, these should be lit, I believe. And have we a spot killer? Yeah, we still have the spot killer. So the monitor needs the service. But we're going to try and just connect this guy and see what happens. I've never done this before. So here you've got this rail and this rail. This is X and Y. And I believe this is where you just need to plug these guys. And we're going to ground it here, because we don't want any interference. The other one is right here. Just bear with me. Come on, there you go. We'll do the same here. It's probably a 5 volt ground point somewhere, but my wires aren't fast enough. Let's power this on. And let's power this guy on and see what we get. Oh, so we got some movement. We got stuff happening, but we need to go in XY mode, I believe. Okay, yeah, that's not. Where is the XY mode? Here. Okay. Oh, do you see that? Something passed on the screen. Looked like a giant asteroid. There it is. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Why is this crooked? I'm just tinkering here, but I don't fully know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. No, we need to be AC. There you go. Well, I think we're. That's it. That's it. It's working. I do see some. So I have X and Y. There's a Z as well. I'm not sure what Z is. Is it for intensity, like brightness, or is it for, like, I'm seeing artifacts here that probably shouldn't be here. Is it because of my scope? Is it because the board just developed a new error? It happens. I mean, that's the thing, you know, when you get, and that's one of the reasons I've stopped preparing boards for people. You have to accept that as soon you get your board repaired, it's not like it's a service. You can't just do a service, preventive service, and spot stuff that will fail in the future. So you repair what's fixed, and it can happen that as soon as it leaves the workshop, something else failed, and that's just the nature of it. So we might have something like that here, but I won't know for sure until that monitor is fixed. Can I just power it? Can I just do anything to it? I want to see if the audio is working. Yeah, no, I need to credit it. We'll take. Let me just get my hands back. Right, I've where is it? I've this clip here, and I'm just gonna touch. There's a few tabs here, so I'm just gonna touch the coin tab. There's a coin here. That should do the trick. A few times, and I don't know. Start. Yeah, push start on top. So we credited it, and where's the start one here? Yeah. Come on, reconnect. But our sound is working. There's our ship. There's the. So our sound is working fine. There's probably a whatever geometry issue here going on, but it could just be because of my oscilloscope. Have we any light here by any chance? Oh no, this button's lit. So these work. That's good to know too. Let me lower the volume here. This doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, we need to enter our names. Look at that. Can you see a change? Yeah, there's a refresh isn't helping there. But it worked. There you go. So we've a working board. So I think next in this video is going to be addressing the monitor and getting the monitor back working, and then we'll see if there's any extra errors that have developed on this guy. But this this is really encouraging. Cool. Let's keep working. All right, folks. So on the bench, I have the chassis for my Asteroid monitor. Wells Gardner 19 19V2000, something like that. Can't remember. Should be written here somewhere. Anyway, so I'm in the process of recapping. So I've done the high voltage board there. There's only 3 caps on this guys. One here, one here, one here. This one should be still fine. It's kind of hard to find, so we're gonna just leave it there. It's not a high failure rate, this one. And here there's a couple of issues. So first I checked the bridge rectifier here was shorted, so we're gonna replace that. And then I found blown fuse, which is not surprising if this is shorted. So we're gonna replace those two. I checked the resistors here that normally go here. So this one tested fine. There's some yellowing underneath, obviously, but this one actually, because there are a few ohms, only just a few ohms, just really high wattage. But this one was actually like a few mega ohms, so it's probably gone at this stage. And that's what happens to them. In fact, they recommend from Wells Gardner at factory, they actually ended up making a revision and replacing them with just a high gauge wire. So I'm going to do that. I have here an old flyback anode lead. This thing carries 20,000 volts, so we're gonna replace it, those things with that. And here the rest is a capacitor. So there's 1, 2, there's 1, 3, 4, and there's another 1, 5 here to replace. And these little guys as well needs to be replaced. These look like the old whatever tantalum capacitor type of stuff, and you replace those with electrolytics as well. They're polarized, so we're going to replace those as well, and hopefully that'll sort our problem. I've also reflowed already the connectors, so they should be nice and clean. And these guys tested fine. I also tested the all the transistors here, and they seem okay. So I'm going to put them back, and hopefully that'll fix our problem. But let's solder these things back on. Oh, I'm still waiting, by the way, on a bridge rectifier, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to arrive as well to put it back on. But for now, I can just replace everything else. Actually, quick note, because somebody will notice, you see these capacitors here, they have 3 legs, which is rather unusual nowadays. And essentially, this one leg is positive, here, positive, and the other 2 are, well, with negative opposite side. And I believe, I'm not sure if these are internally connected, but if you look underneath the board, I see 2 of the legs here actually connect to the same point. So as long as you get the positive one in the right place, the other ones don't really matter where you put them. So you could actually, if this is positive, you could connect them like that or like that. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just it can be confusing if you're not used to it, and then you'll be searching the internet for 3-legged capacitors for ages before you realize they're the same thing, really. It's just because they're so big and bulky, it's just to stabilize them a little bit. Anyway, let's keep working. All right, so I'm in the process of refitting all the transistors. So I'm cleaning everything, just applying some thermal paste. You need some here and over the mica. I need to clean those as well. Cleaning the old one here, and you just reconnect everything via those screws here. So the reason the mica is to prevent the case of the transistor to connecting with the chassis. So we'll double check that as well. Just make sure there's no continuity. Make sure everything here connects properly. There's no broken lines or anything like that. And continue on. So next I have done. I've recapped the high power section, so I'm gonna put that back together, and I've put new caps pretty much everywhere here. The new small 1 microfarad, I think that's what they are over there. New bridge rectifier that I seemingly soldered slightly crooked, slightly. New. Well, no, it's this one. New fuse. Replace the big resistors that had failed. You replace them in pair. Even if one is good, you just replace them in pair. Don't leave one and then bridge the other one. That's not good. I checked all the transistors here. They all checked fine. I checked all the diodes. They all checked fine. So we'll put everything together slowly, and once I'm done, I've cleaned the tube slightly as well because it was just filthy. I've done as much as I could here just to clean everything. I'm a bit worried about the anode cup because one of the hooks is broken, so I might have to see if I can replace that at some point. It's very rigid plastic as well. I don't see how it can make a good seal. I don't know. We're about to find out. So we'll put everything back together, thank you, and clean everything, and then test in the cab. I'm doing everything very slowly at the moment because I've had very little time to work on everything. So all these update probably happens like a few days apart. So for me, it might be another week or two before I can test everything. All right, so I got the monitor ready to go in. Can't remember if I documented any of it, but here it is. So I've just replaced the two resistors. The thank God I checked because the what I thought was a 3 amp fuse, and I did actually put a 3 amp fast blow fuse. It's actually a 5 amp slow blow, so it would probably have blown anyway, and then maybe taken another amp or other things in the process. So thank God I caught that. Checked everything. I wasn't happy with the way the filter caps, the new filter caps were kind of moving on, and I don't have any epoxy glue. So for now, I'm just going to keep the original ones. The other ones I've changed. New bridge rectifier. What else did we change? I think that was it, and obviously new caps. Same here, new caps for the high voltage. This is needed. You need to put that back on to avoid RF or just static interference. Your image will wobble otherwise if you don't do that. And here a new anode cup that I spliced from an old monitor, and I just used some heat shrink, a few layers of heat shrink. Just to seal and insulate, so hopefully that'll do the trick. And this is much better as an anode. The other one was just the plastic was too old, it was too rigid, and there's no way it would have provided, the whole thing would have arced all over the screen. So that's the thing you need to consider, maybe changing the anode cup. So I use the old wire because it's connected then to the diode, the original diode, the high voltage diode, and there's a little cup and that kind of stuff. So I used that, and then I just desoldered the hook. Oh yeah, and the hook was broken anyway on the old one, and so I used the hook from the new one and just resoldered everything inside there directly. So hopefully we'll see. Fingers crossed. I've never actually done anything like that, so let's see. Let's put this back in. The cool thing about it is there's only one plug. That's it. You're done. So it's easy to move in and out. All right, let's rescrew everything properly and test this. All right, folks, so I got the monitor chassis back in. You can see the beautiful neck glow. You can hear the high voltage chatter, hopefully. And I got some good news. Oh my God. Oh, I am so happy. This is the first attempt at fixing one of these, and yeah, delighted. It's actually, God, there's no noise or anything. It's perfect. There's no movement. I was expecting some wobble or things like that, but no, it's gorgeous. Sorry, the light is a bit funny here. I've got some reflection, but there you go. Oh, this is really cool. I'm not sure about I don't think I have. No, I don't have free play enabled, so I'm gonna have to set that up and have a few games. And woo! I'm so happy. It's been a while. It's taken a while because I was just busy with other stuff, and that's the thing, on this channel. At this stage, I'm slowing down the release of videos. It's still going to be videos, but it's just I won't be able to release a video every week. Obviously, you've seen that. So it'd probably be smaller installments as well of videos. But I'm still making content. I still have this to fix, and hopefully I've another cab coming at some point, pandemic allowing, this year. So we'll see. And I won't spoil the surprise, or I won't jinx it either. But there you go. So I'm going to tidy everything, and then after this I need to take care of the art. I need to glue the panels back together, and we still have the coin door. And what I have for the coin door, well, this is the old coin door here, and it's filthy and disgusting and brr. But what I have is one of those, and I've seen those on Asteroids and Atari Cabs, and I'm wondering, will it look better? And I do like those silver doors quite a lot. Will it fit first? It might fit the old frame. I might see if I can fit on the old frame, and will it look better? I do like those metal panels, so I'll see. But you know what? I think I'll do this in a separate video, and for the sake of providing some content, an update on this cab. It's been a long time coming. I might just release this video early, and then deal with everything else afterwards. We still have some cleaning to do. Winter has we're still in winter, but I was worried that I'll get some more rust and things like that, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I need just to tidy as well, or clean those focus, start my life, clean and maybe respray those bolts here, and a few other things around. So there's still some tidying to do, and then we need to move it. I need to find a space in the arcade at the moment, and there's one cab that is going away. I'm actually giving that to my brother, and this one might take the place of where the Double Dragon cab is, and then I need to put this one and the other cab. I might need to move the pinball altogether out of there. Actually, the display on the pinball is kind of messed up, so I need to fix that as well. So I might bring the pinball here for maintenance and repair at some point, and just move all the cabs there, and then figure out where I'm going to put this pinball. Maybe just move the pinballs, just have the pinballs in the blue shed over there. Anyway, I'm rambling, folks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. There's a Patreon page if you want to help the channel, or the YouTube memberships. The Discord server is no more. It's been discontinued for a while, so don't look for it, even if the link is still in the video description. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.